Rashad, why you didn't hit me up?
What's up, Rashad? Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
Brother, I love you, brother.
What's up, Rashad? What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.
What's happening, baby? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? My name is Rashad Milligan. If you are new to the channel, this is a road to 10K subs. Hold on, let me get this camera right. All right, bet. Without further ado, let's get into the stories and things of that sort, shall we? First things first, man. You know, apologize for the delay here on the intro. Getting into the video, it's because I'm a little thin presenting. So as a thin presenting person, you know, we have several obstacles and things like that. Lizzo, speaking about thin presenting bodies, let's go.
I said I wasn't going to speak on this, but as someone who really cares about people and the way this world is going, I have to say something. If you are in a thin presenting body or in a body that people would consider small, it is not your place to criticize or shame people in bigger bodies. It's not your place to criticize how they choose to live in that body, how they choose to change that body. And it's not your place to criticize how they share that experience on the internet or with anyone, especially if you are in a bigger body and you are now in a smaller presenting body. It really feels inappropriate for you to speak on somebody whose body is changing. Because
my name is Lizzo. Call me Lizzie. I've been fat and I be skinny. Ladies still ain't messing. La 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 la. When me.
You of all people should understand that bodies change. And I just want to be very clear. This video has nothing to do with me and my feelings of what anyone has said or done towards me. At this point in my life, I'm pretty impervious to what anyone can say about me.
Come on,
the
impervious.
internet, especially people who don't know me. So it's like, I know who I am.
Come on, impervious.
I know my heart. And I know how I take accountability and show up for myself in my life. And I'm good with that. This is for the people who don't have the relationship that I have with the internet and with backlash and with discourse. And they are getting their feelings hurt and they're getting piled on and they're feeling shamed. People forget that the body positive movement was about radical self-acceptance. And it wasn't just about people in bigger bodies. It was about people in disabled bodies, queer bodies, Black and brown bodies. When body positivity got commercialized and gentrified, it just became synonymous with the word fat. And because of that, anybody who was in a bigger body was called body positive. But that's just simply
big body bins. Remember, I used to be dust.
Not true. Just because you're a woman doesn't mean you're a part of the feminist movement. You dig what I'm saying? So now if a person in a bigger body decides to change their body and get smaller, all of a sudden they're not body positive anymore. You're going to make them feel bad for that? You're going to shame them for that? We as a society need to stop acting like we better than the person next to us. Because you're not better than the person next to you. You're not. This revolutionary energy that we have right now is incredible. This, you need to be held accountable energy we have is incredible. But guess what? We're wasting it on the wrong people. And it's really exhausting to watch every single fucking day. Anyway, I say all of that to say to all of my bigger body people, do what you want to do with your body. Don't let nobody bully you. Don't let nobody try to shame you. Don't let nobody try to cancel you for living in your body because it's your body. Can't nobody guilt me for what I do in my body. That is why I am who I am today. Not because I was fat, not because I was small, not because I was short, not because I was tall. It's because I'm me and I can stand on that. And you should stand on that too. Don't live for nobody else. Live for you. And for the people who try to shame those people, mind your business, live your life. If you want to be an activist and you want to help people, continue to help people. But you do not have to shame someone else to help another. Period. Have a great day.
From the World Health Organization, June 9th, 2021. Obesity has reached an epidemic. Hold on. Obesity has reached epidemic proportions globally, with at least 2.8 million people being deleted unalived each year as a result of being overweight or obese. Once associated with high-income countries, Obesity is now prevalent in low and middle income countries. Governments, international partners, civil society, and non-governmental organizations and private sector all have vital roles to play in contributing to obesity prevention. Going to what Lizzo is saying, she's right when it comes to it's fair to say, hey, there's an issue, there's a health issue here, there's an epidemic, as you just saw from the World Health Organization themselves, on obesity and the modern day diets and the modern day lifestyles, the decreased amount of outside activity, outside physical movement and exercise, and the increase of fatty acids and dyes and the food and the drinks and everything we consume, and genetically modified based diets with everybody, and everybody diet. With the plant-based diets, it's genetically modified if you get a lot of the meat substitutes. It's a lot of genetically modified if you get the normal stuff, but you get a cheaper version of it. It's everywhere, right? So it's fair to say, hey, this is an issue. It's unaliving people at an epidemic rate. This is something we should pay attention to. This is an issue. It's also fair to not be like, fat, gonna die. It's almost like, hey, the world has an issue. Like the word says, the path to righteousness is straight and narrow. It's not wide. If there's 8 billion people, how many people on Earth? 8 billion people on Earth. 4 billion identify as Christian. That doesn't sound like straight and narrow. So it's like, okay, most of those people who say that identify as Christian or anything like that on Earth probably won't make it to the straight and narrow path through the gates of heaven. Instead of us saying, hey, there's a lot of things in this world, and the majority of the people might not see the pearly gates the way that they're living and the way that the culture is accepted everyday living. I don't know if the solution to getting people to, hey, get on the straight and narrow, this is the straight and narrow, this is the way, it's saying, going to hell, going to hell, going to hell, going to hell. I don't think that's the most useful method of it. So like Lizzo was saying here, the most useful method of working on cutting down on obesity and reverting people back to more healthy lifestyles for healthier lives, maybe we shouldn't just be like, you're fat, you're fat, you're fat. Bad fat, bad fat, fat bad, skinny good. Or big framed, big presenting bodies bad, thin presenting bodies good. So I agree with her. Shout out to Lizzo, bro. That's all I have to say about the first scene. Okay, next scene next.
Rashad, why you
anyways.
didn't hit me up?
What's up, Rashad? Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
Brother, I love you, brother.
What's up, Rashad?
Yeah.
What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.